Mitchell here
And your crazy baby doll, Belly Boo.
in Voice of Autism episode 428, aka 4 times
Times
2
two.
equal 8. Sorry, I had to do the nerd scene right there.
You're a nerd.
Sorry, keyboard.
David, before we counted days, but we are counting November 11. You know the reason why?
Yep.
Veterans Day, because that was my favorite day, even though I don't have I I love history. At military, I'm not a military person, but I know some people here are hating Charlie Kirk, but or if you're not hating Charlie Kirk, you might think I'm mocking about him when I'm not. Clearly, remember the video blog that David did, Grinch, who stole Charlie Kirk thing, is not mocking his death, but Grinch represents greed, gluttony, and that's how the people that mistook him as bleep don't understood what he tried to intend.
For the people who watched my video blog, which came out yesterday, I did post a shit ton of videos yesterday. Like, no joke, I posted a shit ton of videos yesterday. Posted 4 train videos.
And you interrupted me again.
Sorry.
Not about the Charlie Kirk situation here.
I know,
because they might think that I'm mocking. I'm not mocking, just to do it, to say it again, just to clarify. What I learned about his leadership is on the shirt that the customer wore this afternoon. I would hope I was wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Freedom is not free. Freedom should be defended. That's one of the few words of Charlie Kirk on freedom.
If you're wondering what Val was meaning by it, she was making fun of the liberals or the leftists.
Some wokesters.
Yep.
Grinch.
She was making fun of the left.
Grinch who stole Christmas. Okay, if you're familiar with the Grinch theme, I know Christmas is fast approaching too.
Yep, and if you watch the video blog, you already seen it. But Val making fun of the woke left. I can say it.
Woke left.
Left.
Leftist.
And
leftist.
The extreme left. Val making fun of them in the video.
I'm not making fun of Charlie Kirk, but I applauded him for being a good leader, being vocal about the truth, which I envy of him doing that. I'm pretty jealous of him doing that. Hopefully, we can do the same. Some people would hate him, but there's some certain stuff that I don't agree, but there's some certain stuff that I agree. I don't side with anybody. So is David. We don't side with any.
Agree. For people who don't
fans.
know, or people who have not watched my channel, I'm not left or right. I'm not Democrat or Republican.
And please don't mistaken the liberal in Philippines of American liberalism.
They are different.
Philippine liberalism is very conservative, neutral-ish.
Yep.
Very, very conservative looking, but Philippines are starting to become the progressive bitches in the country. No, I'm not even
but me and Val, we are a fan of Charlie Cook because there are a ton of stuff he said that is true that he right about, but there is also some stuff he does say that ain't true,
that
or not
hurt
true.
People.
Not true, but stuff that I don't agree with.
Which people,
but I'm fine with that.
Not all the time we agree, not all the time we disagree, you know?
Exactly. In that scene, just because you did agree with them when
you gotta sling people.
Exactly.
With a bullet. Why?
Here, team, like, you could still be friends with people you disagree with.
And you can still in good terms with people that you disagree with. It's just how you handle disagreements.
Yep.
Love me, hate me, but that's how me and David perceive when it comes to handling disappointments well.
Yep. You're missing the other one right here.
Oh, lordy. Shit.
Probably the stick probably fell off.
Yeah, it fell off. Already for it.
Probably.
But you're telling me that your wife. Look, reason why I keep embracing about the Memorial Day and the Veteran Day. Oh, I know I work on Veterans Day, which I'm happy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy about it because Veterans Day is Armistice Day.
Mm-hmm. In Europe.
We call it Remembrance Day. Hopefully, I could have a poppy in my uniform, but no. I want to wear a poppy.
Mm-hmm.
The red poppy that
Yep.
the Canadians are wearing in the Remembrance Day, or the British.
Yep.
Yeah. So people who are trying to misunderstood about you and me and you.
Where did you get this at?
Remember at Somerville, the lads sent home.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
I forget that. It's been over a year since that.
Yep.
You should have got me one too.
Well, it's just David. Remember, I was also sick when I did that.
Oh yeah, that right.
When we have to rush back to the house because Mr. Jimmy had to go some errands.
Yeah, that right. But what we're seeing is that Vela right. And seeing is that look,
Freedom not free. I know there tomorrow Tuesday is Veterans Day. Freedom is not free. Veterans took their not being suicidal, don't get me wrong. Veterans gave their life. That's the correct term.
Mm-hmm.
Veterans gave their life for us.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm gonna do a Christian terminology here, make it a Christian approach. Just like what Jesus did to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus took his life for we are forgiven. That's how similar it is to the veterans. But some veterans that we encountered are older. They're still alive and kicking.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some lost their lives in the battle.
Yep.
This is what the younger generation cannot even comprehend sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Misuse of freedom. And you do not know where did the freedom from. Where did you get the freedom from? It's not from your family.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the people that saved and defend the land.
Exactly.
It goes with, Philippines does have Veterans Day. Hopefully we do. Araw ng Kagitingan, we do have that. Araw ng Kagitingan, we have our own Veterans Day in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Bataan Day. But,
But also, like, that seemed like there are tons of stuff that Charlie Cook talks about that, oh.
I measured the shelf.
Oh. Oh, I'm not going to say that because you're probably going to save that for later on. But Jane is that, look, me and Fel, we're a big fan, and when that assassination happened, I'm pretty disgusted because, let me be honest, a lot of the liberals were cheering about it, and let me be honest, we were horrified, but disgusted because what the liberal did was kind of a fascist act, and I think that was fucked up.
Yep.
And seeing is that, look, when you kill someone because of their belief and their opinion,
you don't agree,
then you're technically a fascist.
Yep.
And that coming from someone who is autistic. Like me and Val, we're both autistic. We're on the autism spectrum. And we got the definite or the meme on here. But the thing is that it's been over 2 months since it happened. That will be 2 months and 2 days. But the thing is that thinking about it kind of horrifies me on how in the hell did actually happen, you know?
Yep.
Because one, stuff like that, and that coming from someone like me who is autistic, like, I'm a history buff, I do my history. And that's saying, like, do your history and you start noticing that some stuff is pretty messed up. And it a little bit iffy and yikes, if you know what I mean. Here it is. You want to read it?
If you think it's okay to assassinate someone because you disagree with them, that makes you a fascist. Because that's what actual fascists do. Yep.
Fact. What Vel said is true. And check read the definition. And hear me out. The left, they can get mad at me all they want. Look, the fact that I'm not Democrat or Republican. But y'all on the left, you get butthurt for that.
Be it.
But that is true. And I'm calling out your all hypocrisy. And For people in the autistic community who think that okay, y'all are fucked up. Y'all are fucked up. People in my own community who think that was okay, I'll take it. Y'all think it that way, fucked up, not okay.
Yep.
Because y'all people who think that way, it would put the whole autistic community in danger. Because what we don't want to have to be put on a danger zone just because we're autistic. But y'all idiots who do this stuff are the reason why we gotta look behind our backs now.
Yeah.
But the thing is that
Thank you, Dave.
a lot of people are going to be pissed at me for this, but here, Jane, get butt hurt. Get butt hurt.
Let it be. Okay?
Hurt. You can't accept the truth. You want to force people into your way of thinking.
Yep.
You don't even want people to question it.
Yep.
That part of fascism right there. Y'all say y'all go after people who are fascists,
Yep.
but y'all are fucking hypocrite because y'all are fascists.
Exactly.
What? Make it make sense. Because one, y'all are hypocritical liars. And also, even though I don't like Trump, thank God he branded Antifa as a terrorist group. Because I'm going to teach it. I have noted that a lot of those members are pedophiles, aka chomos. Am I right?
The world's smallest violin.
Mm-hmm. You know, JD Delay.
Yep.
Literally, been talking about saying about
Army
it on
too.
One Hit Two. Oh, Roma Army too.
No, also some guy, Filipino.
But
guy.
yeah, but
I know it's a Filipino.
for people
guy.
in the autistic community, please wake up and realize that this stuff is fucked up.
And
because
stop being blinded, please.
you and let me be honest. I'm gonna be honest about our own community. Y'all think that Democrats and the left are on our side.
No.
In the autistic community, I hate to break it to you, they're not. They are fucking not.
Yep.
And that coming from someone who is autistic, who myself, my wife is too, and I'm on both sides of this political spectrum at one point.
And look at the doll.
Val and her dolls.
Sorry, I just want to play with you.
But this is the thing, like, both sides don't care about us.
Pearl heels. Oh yeah.
And the fact is that the ones on the left are with this stupidity that they're going through saying, oh, we're doing this for we can have a better future. No, if you keep doing this, you're going to put it on our radar for something so dangerous. We're going to have to hide who we are. We're going to have to look behind our back 24/7.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, JFK Jr. would let me be
Oh my God.
on it. The
Make
guy
me fun about autistic kids.
Let me be on JFK Jr. a fucking dumbass and retard. And I coming from someone who is autistic, though I have every right to say the word.
Yeah.
Word. It's like the black impasse thing.
Oh my God.
But but what I'm saying is that ever since the Antifa and leftist bullshit retarded stuff started coming out about in our community, but saying, oh, we gotta fight for this. Guess who would put up on the radar?
Nobody. Just kidding.
I'm gonna say it because Val being a little bit of a jokester.
Alright.
It literally ended up on JFK Jr. radar.
Thank you, David, for bringing that up.
Because of that, we now gotta look behind our back because of that
being
crap.
a booty bomb for not understanding stuff.
Because, look at this.
Excuse me.
If people like him who wait on...
Sorry, David.
my skin on my toes are peeling off. Oh my god. Sorry everyone. Skin on my toe is just peeling. I gotta go to a foot doctor one of these days. But
David, don't you know that you're cute?
But one thing is, and I want to say that real clear. Our own community can be some of the smartest in the world, but also some of the stupidest, brain dead, brainwashed idiots too.
You're right.
Like, our community can be both ways. Like, literally, like coming from someone who autistic, like me and Vel, like I will have some dumb moments there myself, but it, like what I said a couple of live streams ago, it's easier to brainwash an uneducated autistic when they're a young kid than it is an adult autistic.
Mhm.
An adult autistic is super hard to, do that to. So, trying to do that to an adult autistic and not going to work anyway. And that thing, most people don't think about that. Because us adult autistics
We know how to play the game.
know how to play game, plus we spot the sign easier. But, the big but, an autistic, a young autistic between around 4 all the way up until around 11 and 12, sometimes 13 to 14-year-old too, can be blinded and uneducated to the point where they can get brainwashed. Like, I have literally seen it happen. Heck, and the reason why I say that, because I almost became a victim of that when I was younger.
Really?
Oh yeah, that reason why I say that because I was nearly indoctrinated into it, Val.
Oh, that.
Yeah, even though I'm polyamorous and bisexual,
Gay happy.
a little bit, but I don't fall for jamming shit down people from it. Bro. And I'm already knowing in the comments someone probably going to call me a hypocrite because I did point out what I am. But I don't give a fuck. Don't butt hurt me. I'm not a little fucking snowflake. Wait, like a rest of these retards.
Booty bomb. Booty bomb.
But
Booty bomb.
the thing is, and I'm gonna bring it up. Like, there are reasons why you see a lot of the autistic community, even on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, literally, and I'm talking about the one that are in around that are just turning 20, 21. There are reasons why you're seeing people from 17 until 21 that are just popping off, that are acting very stupid in our community. There are reasons why you're seeing that now, because it's easier to brainwash. You got two gaming Jamie keyboards. I didn't realize that. You're a little bit for that, but
Ouch!
let me just say it.
I'm checking on the bags.
Say it.
I'm doing both
It's
sides.
it's so much easier, and people don't realize it. Like, people with it don't realize this. It's that it's easier to brainwash autistics when we're younger than anything.
Yep.
Like, literally. Because we are so impressionable when we're younger. Like, the higher function we are, like, the more high function we are and able to handle our self-anxiety when we're a young kid, the easier it is for, them to indoctrinate them. They won't indoctrinate autistic people that they think that are unable to learn, and did when they still branded it as retard. Did was one of the reasons why I did not get indoctrinated as a kid. Because when I was younger, when I was around 14 months old, I talked about this story before, but they did it when they still used the R word, retarded. What happened is they branded me as mentally retarded, unable to learn, when I was 14 months old, when they first diagnosed me being autistic. And I went through hell and back, but they never tried to indoctrinate me in that shit. That was not until I was around 14. 2 years after they re-diagnosed me. It was 2 years after they re-diagnosed me, when I was around 12-year-old, when re-diagnosed, when they were still using the word Asperger's, before they got rid of it. They said when I was 12-year-old that I was technically a high-functioning autistic, and it was kind of late for them to do this, but by then I was starting to get a graph of stuff starting to learn, starting to pick up on stuff here and there. And what happened is that 2 years after that, when I was in my first year of high school, they tried to indoctrinate me into left stuff, which I almost fought for it because, for people who don't know, I did fall for the hard left stuff at first when I was 14 and 16 years old. So I fought for it then, but after I turned 17, I fell out of it, and for a few months I turned full right. So I went from left wing to right wing in a matter of 3 years. And then I just said, both sides are hypocritical, and that I left it. But here, Gene, if you get an autistic person at a young enough age, where they don't know how the world works, they don't have nuances stuff, you can literally manipulate them and literally brainwash them into specific stuff. It's so easy. I'm not even kidding. And shit like that, you're starting to see a lot of autistic people who have body dysmorphia, who are guys who change their girls and girls that change their guys, who are literally getting stuff that would inhibit puberty, like puberty blockers, therefore they can transition in hormone change. So, which also kill the reproductive rate of having kids. And guess what? That eugenics. We've been literally for the last 10 years, almost been a decade. I remember watching it all flipped. For the last 10 years, we've been brainwashed and tricked into eugenics. But for people who don't know, we were dead against eugenics. And then sometime around 2018, 2019, into 2020, like it was between 2018.
Ow!
I'm sorry, it was like between 2018 and 2020. We swapped over to saying, "Oh, eugenics are bad, banned it." Saying, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine with eugenics because I get to do a gender swap and be a girl because I hate having a dick and I hate being a guy. Because one, I don't want to take responsibility and stuff." So, no offense to my trans friends, because a lot of my trans friends make fun about that, and mostly the ones in the Philippines. Shout out to my Filipinos out there, just like my wife fell. Shout out to my Filipino friends who are trans. Y'all are badass, and thank heaven, and I'm going to say it, thank heaven you call out the trans here in the West. For people who don't know, and I'm going to bring that up a real quick fact. They don't do that, stuff. They hate it. They will admit, saying, "Yeah, I'm a lady boy." That's what they're called in the Philippines and in Asia. They're called lady boys. They know they're guys, and they still dress up like girls, but they're fine with knowing what gender they are. They don't want to force it onto everybody else. Plus, they think, that gender modification and removing body parts and all that, they think that's up effed up. And not the trans community in Asia. I'm not even making it up. A couple of my friends who are trans actually had a field day with some of the ones over here. Oh my god. Alex. Not our friend Alex. For people who don't know, I have a trans friend in the Philippines named Alex, who is a Trump supporter. He literally ripped into a trans American and literally made them cry and pointed out their hypocrisy and shit. Which he pointed out, saying, "Yeah, y'all fall for this shit to being dumb." But I'm not going down that. But let me just say, we've been literally tricked into eugenics, and people don't realize it. Like, because I remember, and I'm still dead against it. I'm dead against eugenics because of what it stands for. And let me be honest, with eugenics, it makes stuff like that, because it's supposed to be like superior and all the, superior race bullshit. The thing is, all you have to do to trick the people you don't want to be able to reproduce, if we're right now seeing a textbook example, like literally the people who are saying, "Oh, I'm a guy, but I feel like a girl. I'm going to take the period blocker and hormone blockers, break and transition into a female because I don't like being a guy." Guess what? You gave up your right of reproduction and getting someone pregnant. If you're a female transition into a male and you do the same thing, guess what? You destroy your eggs and you can't get pregnant. And funny thing is, you don't realize it, but people who don't like you just because you're autistic or something else, they're right now laughing their ass off. They damn fool fell for it just because they have a body disform and thing, just because they're different. You're literally falling for their trap. You're literally falling for their trap, and you're literally taking your right to reproduce away from yourself because of them. And they don't even have to force you. They're literally tricking you into it because they brainwash you. I can't with this up. And I'm starting to see them starting to fully start doing that a lot more to the autistic community. Like, literally, like, what's the absolute fucking going on? And saying it, a lot of my trans friends are even pointed it out too, saying, alright, why is this stuff happening to the autistic community more than any other community? And the reason why it's pretty sinister and dark. And that my trans friends pointed at. My trans friends are literally pointing that out saying, why are they targeting your community the most? Mm-hmm. And when they try to point that out, it started making sense because here's the thing. Hormone blocker, period blockers, and stuff that causes girls to have male hormones.
I thought it was gay hormones.
Get what that stuff is part of. Eugenics. It's part of eugenics in a way. People don't realize it. It's part of eugenics. And for the autistic community, about all the way up until 2018, 2020, we were dead against eugenics. And then, like what I said earlier, it almost like we swapped in, oh, eugenics good because we get to change our body into what we want. Well, guess what? You gave the people who are ableist, who want to see gone, who want to, exterminate us, you just gave them the perfect opportunity. Because now, we're trying to teach them, drive into little autistic kids who are autistic, who don't know any better. We're teaching them, brainwash them into this stuff. And a lot of my trans friends are saying, yeah, that fucked up. Plus, now my trans friends are scared too because if this stuff go down to shit, they're going to have to be looking behind their back because it's just stupidity. So, yeah, it'll lose-lose for everybody involved except for the hateful people.
Commercial break. David loves spam. David, what are you gonna eat these?
Probably tomorrow morning.
I'm eating this.
Don't be a little booty bomb.
This is not sponsored, by the way. David loves bacon, and I have a regular spam. They're out of stock, but this is what David likes, by the way.
Yeah, she right.
Bacon King.
But yeah.
So back to the venting show.
But here, Gene, like, my trans friends are scared.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Why are you scared?
Because if this stuff backfire on the liberals who support eugenics and want to get rid of it, if it backfire on them, the whole trans community going to have to be careful and keep looking behind their back, which I don't want my friends who are trans to be looking behind their back their whole entire life because of shit like this.
This is, by the way, what I have. This is the Lifelines oil, and this is like a diffuser rock. It smells good, by the way, y'all.
Mm.
Energy.
But yeah,
We spread it throughout the air.
but what I was saying is that the other way around, it can also cause the autistic community to be in danger too. And for my people who are trans and also felt autistic, we need to stand together. We need to,
And we need to
but
open our
not on
minds.
the left and the Democrat.
Stay
Because,
neutral, y'all.
like
You
what
do.
Val said, we need to stay neutral.
Don't side with anybody. Don't believe in one side. You have to think it's study. Just like this keyboard.
Mm-hmm. And that thing, like heck, y'all even knew that, like people already know
That your
about.
sexy wife is so curious about everything. But
Mm-hmm.
thank you, David,
But
for
yeah,
pointing that out, by the way.
but a lot of autistic people, I want to bring up. Did because you feel like you're or gender?
Gender?
Yeah.
Neuter gender.
Go far for because, yeah. Have you noticed how a lot of autistic people are converting themselves, getting period blocker and ad blockers?
Period blockers existed.
Yeah.
Or I thought the anti-birth control hormone.
Yeah, and the hormone thing that kills female eggs and also cause the guy to top, with the hormone and, the puberty stuff.
Or their butt.
Mm-hmm.
Estrogen.
Yep. But people don't realize that when an autistic is going through dosing, and for people like a static quote that they've been doing since 2018, 2020, they've been used saying, hey, we can literally trick an autistic into neutering themselves by gender affirming themselves, which, yes, I'm dead against that stuff. And the only reason why is because of my trans friend. My trans friends literally pointed it out. Like, literally, I can say this because my trans friend literally said they hate gender affirming care stuff because they think it's fucked up. And that coming from people who are in the trans community. I'm not even making it up. There are a ton of them out there who would literally point it out. But we literally, and I want to be on it, we're literally being tricked into eugenics and neutering ourselves just because someone wants to be a superior race, which, no, that evil, like, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, I will leave it out there because I'm done with that rabbit hole. I do want to update because on the other thing, I made a mistake and I did had a little bit of writing and stuff on the bottom of the video on it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was talking about that praying class in the video blog, it was not in Tennessee, it was in Kentucky. I mixed up the name because I was thinking about something else that was in Tennessee. See, and I got that mixed up. But sad news is, and I do want to update it today, 11 people did die in that plane crash. I'll be talking more about that on Fans of Trains because we're going to go into like the title of the live stream. It's going to be Wall Street killing rail infrastructure. Like that, the title of the live stream: Wall Street killing rail infrastructure with greed. Because of that, but for anybody out there, I'm not trying to offend people, like what I said earlier. Like, I'm not trying to offend. I'm just trying to educate and point stuff out because, one, I do have a ton of friends who are trans, gay, and me being bisexual and polyamorous and all of that. But the thing is that I'm not trying to offend people. I'm educating because, one, you want to educate people. I'd rather have people educated and knowing what is going on than walking into something blind. And reason why I know more it's up like what I was just talking about was because of my trans friends in the trans community, which wanted to actually make an anniversary gift for me and Val, with eventually when they do eventually get it shipped here to the U.S. I will show it off on live stream. So, but the thing is that just look around. We we in the autistic community for decades been dead against you because of what it stood for and how it made our community. And now, in the last not even 10 years, not even that, we did flip date. Oh yeah, we support eugenics because we were able to do gender swap to a gender that we're not. Like, look, they don't educate people on what it really is. And thing is that, look, I'm going to bring it up. If you do want to swap your gender, before you do please have the common sense to maybe put your eggs in. I can't remember what it's called, but do a sperm donor thing. Like, both female and male can do it, but in a certain way with the egg and sperm. But for the love of heaven, please donate your sperm to a sperm donor instead of just because if the autistic community die off, it's probably gonna be the way that they do it. It's probably gonna be the way they do it by tricking the uneducated part of the community when they're young into this stuff. Which, yes, that's been one of their goals to go. Like, I haven't noticed it with Autism Speak a couple of years ago, but now that I think about it, yeah, if effing evil. Heck, FDR, like Junior, the piece of shit himself. And yes, I'm gonna bring it up real quick. I literally just shat on both Democrat and Republican tonight. Literally in one go. But I will shit on both sides. But Chip J. Jr. is a piece of shit. And the fact that he said that we're a disease and stuff did make me sick to my stomach because being autistic, it's neurological, it's in the brain. A lot of it in the community know about it. The funny thing is that both sides, Democrat and Republican, they don't really care about the autistic community. And that's something that people don't realize. Like, it's something that we need to actually pay attention to because if we don't eventually it's going to end bad for us. That thing. Don't pay attention to something, it eventually going to mess you up bad enough where it's going to hurt.
Excuse me, David. No.
And saying it, the Democrat and Republican, one of the goals it is to get rid of us. Both of them have it. Both of them are doing it in ways that we don't pay attention to. And FYI, for people who don't know, yes, Autism Speak, their founder was Democrat, in a Democrat-run organization, which is also a bad organization. And before they swapped to Republican, look back at their heyday and you start realizing stuff. It's the same damn people. But just look at it. It a rabbit hole trapped me. My head is spinning right now because of it. But if you do your history properly, you start noticing then the stuff. But yeah. But history can be mind bending when you did think about it. But yeah. That doesn't smell good.
Sorry, David. You know, I have a thing of being friends with the pro players.
I'm fine with that. Heck, I like to get to know them, but
How did you have how do you know your wife is a gamer girl?
For people who don't know, Vel is a big gamer girl.
And a dog queen.
And also, for people who don't know who've been wondering, who've been asking how me and Val met, because a lot of people are trying to ask how me and Val met.
David, aren't we doing that for my YouTube channel video?
We are, but I'm going to give them a little hint. We met on a dating website for autistic people. That's how we met. We met on a dating website for autistic people. That's how we met each other. And now we're coming up on our 5-year anniversary. But that will all I give for the hint. But it's crazy just to think about how far we have gotten. The up and down. The controversies. Heck, I probably got a couple of liberal butthurt on this live stream, to be honest. I might have gotten a couple of liberals butthurt, you know? But, you know, gotta toughen it up, you know? Look, I'm autistic, but I'm not afraid to be brutally honest. But I'm also not going to get butthurt like other people.
Yep.
But it's something that we have to learn as autistic people. And yes, we do gotta learn to grow a spine.
Grow some ass.
Just like Val said, but yeah. But me and Val, we have gone through controversy before and all that. But hell, one of the controversy I went through with calling out high sport, that BS shit. Lost almost 25 subscribers, but you know.
You would rather
let her lose subscriber for being honest about stuff than lying and,
being
you know.
a fucking liar and a psychological bitch. But you know, David is a perfect bitch.
But yeah, but now that out of the way, because that a rabbit hole, and did video probably going to piss off a couple of people. I'm already calling it out. Some people are probably going to be pissed off about it, but you know, I don't care. I wanted to get my frustration out there because one.
And we gotta get the dolls.
I let her get the frustration out because, you know, so.
We're a little booty ball.
But it is hard into. It is 12 in the morning. It's actually now Sunday morning now, but.
Me and you, like, you know. David, I can't wait for the Veterans Day.
Oh, I know. That Tuesday, am I right?
Work schedule, Veterans Day.
Oh, that's right. The buses are going to be free that day. Like, the buses are going to be free Thursday. Like, the buses are going to be... Buses? The buses are going to be free Thursday. I mean, Tuesday. No, buses are going to be free Tuesday. That's Veteran Day, am I right?
Yep.
Meaning free bus rides.
Earth Day, too. I didn't know that. So, Day.
What?
Okay,
But, yeah. But, now that we got about that stuff, I'm going to talk about some stuff like this Thursday, now that I got my frustration out.
It's getting his sexy haircut.
Yep, going to get the haircut, and I'm probably going to get all this shaved off by later on this week, but I'm probably going, I will have short hair again really soon. Because look,
one day.
hair literally down over my eyes. And I'm literally moving it to one side to keep it from blinding me.
Mommy!
But
and then David is gonna freak out because David is gonna.
We're also that day gonna be buying our luggage and stuff for our trip.
Which do you want, the duffels or the luggages?
Duffel bag, because they're going to be easier to carry.
Good point.
We're going to be getting our duffel bag. Plus, when I'm going insane, I gotta buy new underwear and a little bit of clothing and stuff, maybe a button-up shirt. But we also got a special video coming out up next week too, before we leave. So y'all will find out what that is. Not going to say it, but it gonna be a hint. But yeah, typical normal video blog, but it gonna be crazy. But we're gonna be getting ready for a ton of stuff and all that. But been a wild one. But it is 12. I do gotta go to bed. Even though Vel off today, I got work at 11. So in 11 hours from now, I do gotta go to work. But I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. I hope everybody understand what I'm trying to say and don't take it out of context, because I already know that's going to happen.
Please like and subscribe.
And I'm going to educate y'all. But I hope everybody.
Not my stuff.
But I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream.
Please like and subscribe.
And
let's not. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys, and have a good night, or technically a good morning for wherever you are. But I hope you all enjoyed. Bye!